Hey everybody, it's Kay back again with a question about acid base. Everybody's favorite, right? Acid base. So, which of the following lists of signs and symptoms best describes acidemia? Now, remember, acidemia is when somebody has an acidosis combined with physical signs and symptoms. So if you were to hand me a printout, let's say, of a bunch of values, I could say, yeah, they have acidosis. But I couldn't really say acidemia unless I saw the patient and actually could correlate that with signs and symptoms. Okay, so with that in mind, we're going to talk about what best describes acidemia. Is it A, CNS depression, decreased fibrillation threshold, increase unloading to the tissues, and reduced responsiveness to catecholamines? Is that it? That's A. Or B, CNS excitation, tachyarrhythmias, decrease oxygen unloading to the tissues, and increase responsiveness to catecholamines. So what do you think of B? Or C, CNS depression, increased fibrillation threshold, decrease oxygen unloading to the tissues, reduce responsiveness to catecholamines. Or last but not least, D, CNS excitation, bradyarrhythmias, decrease oxygen unloading to the tissues, and reduce responsiveness to catecholamines. Take a moment. These answers are pretty large, so take a moment and look them over. Alrighty, the answer here is A. CNS depression, decreased fibrillation threshold, meaning that the heart is more likely to fibrillate when that threshold is decreased, yes. Increased oxygen unloading to the tissues, yes. Why? Because an acidosis will cause a shift to the right of the oxyhemoglobin dissociation curve, a shift to the right. And a shift to the right is where hemoglobin more readily kicks off oxygen to the tissues. Unloading is increased. And then lastly, reduced responsiveness to catecholamines. That is all kind of part and parcel of an acidemia. Now that last thing, reduced responsiveness to catecholamines, you've lived it in critical care many times, where you have a patient that's very acidotic, all the while because of a blood pressure issue, you're pouring in fluids, you're giving catecholamines, you've got the patient on norepinephrine or epinephrine. Those catecholamines, of course, you're giving to augment the fluid that you're giving, but the more acidotic your patient becomes, the less responsive your patient is to the catecholamines that you're giving. So anytime your pH is, 7.2 or less, you should be standing up and taking notice. You can even start standing up and taking notice at 7.25 pH, because below that, the lower you get, the more you're going to find that those catecholamines that you're running into your patient, they're not working. Okay, so when you're wondering about why is my catecholamine not working, one of the things that you have to address is the patient's acid-base balance, and are they acidotic? I hope you like this question. This one really made you think a lot today, did it not? I will see you tomorrow with another one. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.